At the remote mining areas of East New Britain, logging and oil palm is growing. An unprecedented area of land have been cleared to log the trees or make way for oil palm to be planted. This is welcoming news for landowners who say the developers they invited are bringing in services that they haven't seen for a very long time, as successive PNG governments have failed to provide adequate services like education, health and road infrastructures. But all that comes at a cost. The OISCA Rabaul Ecotech Training Center is one institution that has been encouraging landowners to be cautious when inviting developers onto their land. Sori Ehara is an environmental conservationist from Japan who has lived and worked at OISCA for 26 years. During these years, Mr. Ehara has been visiting landowner groups, mostly in the mining areas, to do awareness and engage them in environment conservation programs. The focus is on land use plan that he says every landowner group should have.
It's okay, all inviting logging company or oil palm company, but before that, must make him land use plan. Land use plan. One area, all invite him companies long develop him. Now after that, all like him want him something. Plan him cacao or plan him coconuts or good plan.
In the Lasul mining area of East New Britain, the Puktas Incorporated Landowner Group have dedicated about 10,000 hectares of their customary land to plant young trees. It is a community-oriented reforestation program called Operation Painim Ground Naplanim Diwai, headed by the PNG Forest Authority. The chairman of the ILG, Peter Kanama, tells me they have refused to invite logging and oil palm companies into their area because they worry about their future. They worry about land conservation and they worry about their children becoming landless.
Nami looking changes lo walkabout long. Heavy harvesting long forest you go down now all flow something. Me looking more some suppose more you may go down even PI work come to all some oil palm tree work come inside. Now me play looking more some suppose you may go along oil palm by come up in destruction long place.
While the PNG Forest Authority and its sister organizations like OISCA can only advise the landowners on best practices in environment conservation, it is the landowners themselves who will have the final say on what they want to do with their environment. Edwin Fidelis, National MTV News, Kokopo.